Yeah, hi, welcome to the video. We are going to discover today whether you can actually mine Bitcoin with the website miningonebitcoin.com. So stay tuned right to the very end. I'm going to uncover untold truths that you're going to want to know before you actually go and join the miningonebitcoin.com. But we're going to head over now and we're going to go through everything you need to know about mining one Bitcoin. Okay, so today we are looking at a site called Mining One Bitcoin, and as you can see here, obviously Bitcoin is very, very big today, and they are obviously promising that you're going to get 5 to 10% daily commissions from your referral earnings, and you can start mining Bitcoin today with a guaranteed money back if you have any dissatisfaction. Okay, right, guys, let's go through and let's get started. But make sure you stay tuned right to the very end of this, even if you are already a member, because I'm going to go through some bits that I've discovered that you will definitely want to know about before you actually continue or join Mining One Bitcoin. If you go onto the About Us page, you read this, it doesn't tell you anything about the company at all. It just says that the future price of Bitcoin is $500,000. Well, if you've been to Bitcoin and you know recently that Bitcoin has dropped and it's dropped below $40,000 per Bitcoin, so whether that is going to continue, who knows? So let's scroll down a little bit more. As you can see, it's got a great image here, which is not that great really. It looks like a disused warehouse sort of thing, and it's got this actually writing on here, which looks as if it's been very badly done. As you go through the website as well, you'll see that some of the English on here is not that brilliant. But when you get to the bottom here, things start to change. As you can see here, they say they are a registered company in England. And this is the registration document, private limited company. And they are based at 6 Bevis Marks, London, UK. So that sounds a bit more promising. So I went and obviously just double checked on that. And yes, they are actually a registered company in the UK. So that is a legitimate bit of information there. But stay tuned because I've got some information to share with you upon that very shortly. So before we do that, let's just go and have a look and just go and see when they actually started trading and when the website was built. So if we go over to a site called who.is, then as you can see here, it was actually registered back in July 2021. Okay, updated just a month ago in at the beginning of this month in February, and obviously it expires on the 2025, so it's quite a long while. So again, that points to it being they're going to be around for a while. Who knows? Just take a note of this name here, the registrar, ecom.inc, because we're going to go into that in a little bit as well, something you're going to need to know about that. If we go back to the home page and we scroll down, this is basically their actual contracts, okay? So having a contract, again, is a good thing because if you're going to mine, you would normally have to pay for a contract. It would normally be a yearly contract, 2-yearly contract or whatever. And then you would be able to obviously mine and using their mining rigs, which is the whole point of it. It's saying, obviously, you're going to get a contract time as 8 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. Now, that's not looking so good because normally you would mine for at least a year or 2-year contract, not these short-term contracts. Because as you can see, you're looking to actually deposit quite big amounts, especially on the bigger contracts here, 1 Bitcoin. Now, as you know, 1 Bitcoin is about $40,000 at the moment, so that is an awful lot of money. So again, like I say, stay tuned. I'm going to reveal things here that you're going to want to know before you go and actually invest in this company and in these contracts. Okay, so I always go across, again, another good test is to go across to a site called Test Pilot. And as you can see here, they've got 688 reviews at a 4.5, which is excellent. They've also claimed their profile. Okay, so that again is a good positive thing. But when you start going through the actual reviews, there's not much to them. Even the excellent reviews here, if you actually go through them, thanks for the earning opportunity, nice project. that is gobbledygook. So, you know, it's super. I mean, they're not proper reviews, guys. So obviously take that with a pinch of salt. So I now want to dive a little bit deeper into the mining one Bitcoin and show you things that you probably don't actually know about and people haven't actually told you. Now, the first thing is we were looking at the who.ie site, and it says their registration is enom. Okay, so if we go across to the enom website, as you can see here, it's got Tusco's statement regarding the ecom data center migration. So in other words, ecom as their data center has migrated to a company called Tusco's. Now, Tusco's are renowned for having scam websites on their servers. Sorry guys, broke that to you. But that is a lot of the sites that I've actually reviewed and are scams are hosted on the Tusco's actual website, Tusco's servers. So again, this doesn't look good. Okay. We also remember they had their. We go back to the site. Also remember they had this bit of information here, which was a legitimate bit of information. I actually went onto the company's house website, and it is there. They actually do own that registration. But I actually visited and looked up 6 Bevis Marks London UK. Okay, so I went and done a search for that on Google, and this is what I found. Obviously here, rent offices. So we go across here, and Bevis Marks office space, 6 Bevis Marks London. So it's exactly the same address. And it also says here, you can have a virtual office. So what does a virtual office mean? If we scroll down, it says here, a virtual office gives a company a prestigious address to create the great first impression, all without having to physically be there. Okay, so it basically says that they're not actually there. They're just using this as an address. And I think they've used it as an address in London to get this actual bit of information here so they can register the company as being in the UK. So yes, it is registered, but I think it was only registered a month ago. So I would just, again, it's not really going to stand up, guys. It really isn't. So again, you need to obviously check that out yourselves. But I don't think, although it's a proper certification, it doesn't stack up in my view. So let's start going through the actual website. 100k bounty. Let's click on this. And this is telling you how all your referral bounty bonus program, and it says you're going to get 10 active referrals, you get a $10 bonus, this, that, and the other. So this is actually paying you to refer more people. Okay, so this is what this is doing, and this is again what scam websites do. They pay you to, or they say they're going to pay you to actually go and promote the product. What would normally happen is on these things that you would get a percentage normally if they actually bought a contract. So you wouldn't actually get a $10 bonus if you referred 10 active referrals and that sort of thing. So this is a way of getting you to obviously promote it far more than what you normally would, so they can get more people to join and more people to obviously invest in the company. So let's go across to the FAQs now, and this is really, really exciting, guys, because you're going to want to know this. As you can see here, who are we? We started mining back in 2012 and made our first million in 2014. Interesting. According to the who.ie is, you weren't actually registered until 2021. Not 2012. So whether it was a different website, but it certainly wasn't the this website here called miningonebitcoin.com. Right, how did you get started? How can you get started? It says here, you need to complete a simple and free registration, which is fine. So the company, what documents are required to start working with the company? You neither need to go through any verification nor upload documents. You can start investing anonymously. No, you can't. That is fraud. It is money laundering, all that sort of thing. You do need to give your verification. You do need to be yourself and upload documents to the company, any mining company, to actually prove who you are. So that is false, guys. So you do have to do that. So that, again, that probably just tells me that they're not going to be paying you out. Can I have more than one account in the system? Well, obviously, normally everyone gets banned if they have more than one account. You can have one number of accounts. So again, bad English, but it's basically saying you can have a number of accounts. Again, guys, that isn't going to work. They just want you to invest, and they're not going to pay you out. How can I become a representative of the company? So the necessary conditions, you've got to deposit half a Bitcoin, that's $20,000, to become a representative of the company. Can I withdraw money to any payment systems from the list? It says no. You can only be withdrawn to the payment system which was used to make the deposit. Crazy. And referral bonuses withdrawn depends on your partner's payment system. So in other words, if you've got a referral comes in, buys some stuff, and you get a referral bonus, you can only withdraw that the same way as he's actually paid that in. That's crazy, guys. You should be able to just have your own payment system and use that. Okay, all in all, guys, I would definitely not invest in the Mining One Bitcoin website. As you can see here, things just don't add up. It looks as if it's all a bit of a scam, trying to get you to invest, trying to get you to refer other people, pay for that, and so that once you actually get more people in there, your account will probably either be shut down or they just won't pay out or anything like that. So I would be very, very wary. Like I say, they have got some good things on here which would make you think that yes, they're a good legit site, such as the Trustpilot reviews, the company house registration, all that sort of thing. But as I've proved, these don't mean a thing really, because they've just been set up to make it look as if it's a more genuine company and not a scam. But definitely I would say stay clear of it. It's not one that you want to go and invest in at all. Okay, trust you found that interesting and useful. If you did, obviously give us the big thumbs up. Also, make sure you check out these videos next. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel now, hit the notification bell, and then you'll get notified every time we make a new video. That's it for today. We'll see you on the next video.